I'm about to take my first swimming lesson at 34. I want to learn how to swim, and my friend offered to teach me, so here we are. I'm in my swimming costume. I am ready to take on my first lesson. Am I scared? Just slightly. One of the goals that I have on my vision board is to swim in the ocean. But I can't swim in the ocean if I can't swim in a freaking pool. So I remember, like, when it comes to swimming, there's like a backstory to it, okay? I went to a public primary school, no swimming pool. We just had a field, and all we could do was run around and play football. And then I was transferred to another school that had a swimming pool. It was a fancier school. I remember I did one lesson, and then like my chest started hurting. And then also I was doing it with students who I went to the school at class 7. The students in my class had already learned how to swim. So it was like you're this big person being taught something that they learned when they were like 7 to like 9 or something. So that was one day I'll tell you the story of when I first went to Lavington Primary School and what it did to me as a person. And it's something that I now, when I look back, I'm like, wow. So that happened. It was the first time I diminished myself. I made myself small, and I was very afraid of being seen. So I am ready for my first lesson. That's my friend. Her name is Rue. Our coach. I should say, like, every time we're here, the entire Nene should just be calling you coach. Yes, coach. No, coach.
Only I was a real coach.
But I'm really excited. So let's see how this swimming lesson goes. Let's see how I take to the water. Watch this grown 34-year-old woman learn how to swim. And I'm very excited, if that was not clear. I'm extremely excited.
It's cold. This is what I've been trying to warn you about. Cool. Most people don't start with this, but I like to start with this for you'll understand why.
Okay. So what
It's easy to water and feel how the water actually kind of holds you a little bit.
Okay.
And
okay.
use your stomach. You see, like the water is actually helping you.
Yeah.
You put your heels on it.
I'm part of the back.
And then relax. You can even like put your arms behind you.
Like,
So that like you're lying down on the beach.
oh, okay.
And then feel how that feels.
Okay.
When you learn how to swim, you'll be able to do this.
Okay.
Woo! And it's like a very relaxed thing. So like if you ever get tired of your swimming,
You can just chill.
yeah.
Okay.
You see, it's actually easier to float than
Yeah,
it is
that's
to
it. That was not hard.
swim. Yeah, it's easier to float than to swim.
Oh.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Instead of taking your place,
Yeah.
you're taking like this. And when you separate when you bend down, because you don't have to think about it. I want you to get used to facing out. But it's okay, you just hold your breath for a few seconds. And you breathe in, few seconds. But just let my hands up to your head. You can close them if that's what's comfortable at first. But yeah, ideally, eventually, you should make it. So I'll demonstrate fast. I'm starting to get cold. But I want you to be much slower than that.
Okay.
Much slower so that you get used to the technique. Out of water, breathe in. Inside water, blow bubbles. Blow out. It's not hard. It's just different and
Yeah.
it's something to get used to. And the idea is to get used to a rhythm of it. Like, out. See if you can get 10. anytime, at any place. Well done. Well done. How does it feel? It's getting easier, right? Yeah. And the reason it's an important exercise to get used to it. For many strokes, breathing is what allows you to swim for the longest. So if you're doing breaststroke, you will breathe like right? Yeah. So you breathe to get used to that sensation of in, out, so that you don't breathe when you're in, and then you end up water. And then for this other stroke, you breathe when you come up. Breathe out. Your time when you come.
So like at every given point, your water, when your head is in the water, below, then you.
Okay. So the thing is, many people learn to swim without breathing, and I feel like it's very limiting. Because as long as you can't do that,
then it also makes it harder, right? It's actually very nice and warm out here.
yeah. The stone is especially quite warm, so if the steam is not open, you can use the stone.
We are taking a bit of a break. The breathing one, I had to dip my head in water and breathe. I am feeling my ear feels weird, this one, but I think it's also because like the feeling of water in my ears is not something I'm used to, so I'm sure it's something that I am eventually going to get used to. It's actually cold. When we got in, yes, the water was definitely cold, and then like with time you're like, okay, your body adjusts, and then it started feeling cold again. So now we are out getting a bit of sun before we can continue and do a bit more. But yeah, I think today's lesson is Ru has said she wants me to get used to the feeling of the water on my body and like get me used to it and figure out the sensations that I'm feeling. Okay, yeah, and figure out like the sensations that I'm feeling in my body as we're doing stuff. So that's good. Yeah, I'm excited to do a bit more. Also, it was not. I don't know. I thought I would actually be a bit more scared of the water. I was not. So that's good. It's good that I was not scared of water, but I prepared myself mentally as well. I was just like, I am aware I'm gonna be in water, and all that. So yay! And the sun feels good. It's also a good thing that the sun is out, so that helps a lot.
Yo. I think it becomes worse after you warmed up. Yeah.
Yeah. So this stroke was the first stroke I ever learned.
Okay.
Because it's a very relaxed stroke. It's one of the strokes you can actually do with your head up the whole time without your form won't be great, but it's fine. You can move ahead. You can move forward. But it also allows you to feel the sensation of what moves you forward is pushing the water.
Yes, because I can notice like as I'm doing this, it's like
you're moving forward.
Yeah. So when I do this, it's like my body is leaning forward.
Exactly. But now put more of your whole arm under.
Okay.
So that you feel that even more.
Oh, the water feels good though.
Yeah, it does feel good.
The movement.
No, this is
but
the
now
part
I feel
that heals your
unstable.
muscle. Okay. Don't worry though, because you can always stand up.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I can tell as I'm pushing that my body wants to move. Yeah. Oh, your hand moved. Your hand moved.
My hand hasn't been on you for a while.
Oh.
Yeah. I was holding you with one hand for a while.
Now I can tell.
So push water. Push it like a big amount with a big circle. Yeah, so that you move forward.
I get it. Cause yo.
Then now I'm going to teach you the leg movement.
Okay.
That's straight. So you go opposites because you don't want to work against yourself, right? So you don't want to be pushing water when you're pulling it,
Okay.
and they're pushing like a frog. So it's a fairly similar movement to the arm.
Okay.
So I'll demonstrate. And then kick your legs out like a frog. So
it was.
outwards, spread out, kick them back. Yeah, you're getting there. Okay. Bend your. Wait.
I don't think. Yeah.
Let's stand up.
Okay.
Let's move this step to the bar.
Okay.
Okay, get your cotton. Okay, pause. Pause.
I can't. Where am I?
Okay, now start. Yes. Kick out further. Apart. Yeah. Coordinate both of them.
The legs are like no. Okay. Legs.
Yeah, good job. Okay, then keep them in the water. Like, you actually know what to do. You're just forgetting.
I feel like my left foot is betraying me. My left leg.
Yeah, there we go. Then remember to straighten them. So
Okay.
full circle straighten. Full circle straighten. You can do it slower.
Circle. And then whatever that was.
There we go. There we go. It's coming back. It's coming back. To be fair, this is a much harder thing for a beginner.
Yeah.
Hi, the sun is hot, is out. The camera is overheating. Everything is overheating. We're done with the first class. I think I'm a bit more comfortable in the water now than I was when we started this morning. I want to try putting the head in the water, breathing with my eyes open. I've been doing it with my eyes closed. I want to try one with my eyes open. I think my instincts will be to close my eyes. But let's see if I can do it with my eyes open. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. First swimming lesson done. So I think it went well, if I do say so myself. I felt like by the time we were finishing, I felt very comfortable in the water, which is interesting because for some random reason, water is an element that scares me a lot because it can do things even in such small containers. So it was nice to get comfortable in the water, and as you saw towards the end, I was also trying to do the floating thing, and I realized, I think I noticed the issue is my upper body, because when I would put my hands on the rails and stick them on the wall, I was able to lift my legs, but earlier I couldn't do that. So I guess we'll figure that out in the next class, because now I am a swimming student. I am very, very excited. And I'm so glad that I also just, that we did it, you know, and I'm grateful to my friend for one, not just offering to teach me, because also as an adult, I think it takes a lot more patience. Because we have those, you have those moments where like you've seen things that water can do. So you're not like as Nini as a child who's just like told to do this and you're like, okay, let's do it. Our logical mind sometimes gets in the way. So I, in my head, I was like, hey, I hope this is not going to require too much patience from, but also there's an element of patience that's definitely necessary there. And I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, that is something that has not caused, did not cause an interference to the first lesson. Does that make sense? Yeah. And also the fact that the first lesson was about me being comfortable in the water, and by the end of it I was feeling very comfortable in the water. I've learned the ninis. I did it with my eyes open. But then I told you, I did 5 consecutive with my eyes open. It was so nice. Yo, so excited. I cannot wait for next week's lessons, or the next lesson that we do, lesson number 2. And then also just I think I'll just keep the stuff that I've learned today in mind. I don't have access to a pool of water, a pool that I can set. I'll be practicing on my own leading up to them. But like after we finished, I was left in the water doing a couple of things. I think I was in there for about 30 minutes. After that, we went and did like a steam thingy, which I feel like has opened my nostrils, because now my nostrils feel so clear. My nostrils feel so clear. It's like this, just something has happened there, which is good. So, and the skin feels nice and all that. We were sweating all the gunk and everything. So yeah, I think, yeah, I don't think it's gonna take too long for me to learn how to swim, which is good. Also, I am a quick study. I do learn a lot faster than, I don't know, other people, how fast people learn. And also I have this thing where I tell myself that I can learn. It's always been a thing. Even when people ask me how I'm able to do like things like DIYs and stuff, for me, my thought is always like, if I can learn, I know I can learn something and do it at least half decent. It doesn't matter what the thing is. And like, I know, and I'm always willing to learn stuff. So here's to swimming in the ocean in a couple of months. For my birthday, I want to be able to go swim in an ocean. Okay? We're working towards the things that we want in 2025. Yes. Super excited. So grateful. Okay. Bye-bye. West Virginia. No matter what, just be my life, baby. Oh, now tell me now, you know. God is speaking down between my soul and it's a long way. Hatujapewa ndimu. Okay. To an amazing opening to karaoke. Yes, and to happy birthday. Yeah, and to you becoming famous this year. To you making all the money you want this year. To you doing all the things you want to do this year. To you just being you. Amen. Hello. It is a day after my swimming lesson. Today is Friday. My swimming lesson was on Wednesday, and karaoke was also on Wednesday. When I tell you, no one prepared me for how I feel right now. What I mean is, I am sore. I feel like I have been lifting weights for days because my abs are in pain. I kept saying, I now understand why people use swimming as a form of workout. What I was not prepared for was the pain that I would feel around my abs. Yesterday was bad, and then I was sneezing, and every time I would sneeze, it's painful because I'm like, it's my entire ab section, and I know for sure it was from the swimming because when we're doing this stuff, I had to like engage my core, so that's how I know. And yeah, I was not prepared for that in any way, shape, or form, but overall, I think the class went really well. I think I did great, and I think my trainer also did great. She was very patient with me. She's good, and I like that she really wanted the first class to be me getting acclimated to the water, to understand how the water feels on my body, to recognize how my movements feel to me as I move in the water. I'm excited for my next lesson. And also doing the steam room after was really good because we like were sweating. I'm like, yo, my skin's about to be glowing. From here to Timbuktu. A steam session every week, a body steam session every week after a swimming lesson sounds like a plan. Sounds like a great, great plan. And karaoke was also really fun. Wababas bought us alcohol. Where? Let me tell you, don't go for karaoke with an actual musician, with someone who sings, with someone who's an artist, with someone who knows what voices do, because it was like she would sing and then people would be like, give them a round. And then we kept being given shots, and those shots were Kariobangi lights. They were Kariobangi lights. The funny thing was, us, we intended to be there we were going to do like one drink, but then the karaoke started. I have things to say about this karaoke thing because they started really, really late. But I was like, hey, do these people not know that tomorrow is a work day? I'm like, what's happening? So they started pretty late. And I don't think a lot of people even got to sing. So there was that. But we had fun, which was what was important. It was my friend's birthday. We were celebrating her birthday by doing something she enjoys because she enjoys singing. So we went and did the whole thing. Yay! Oh, can I show you my feet today? Because also the other thing is no more, like, we're not trying to look like a homeless person when we're in the house. I told you I wanted to improve. I shared that I wanted to improve how I dress in the house when I'm working from home so I don't look like a bum. These shorts were made by my mom's fundi. He was very excited to make them for me because it was for a function my mom was hosting, and everyone in our family was going with this particular fabric. Ziggy, you don't always have to be the center of attention. You know that, right? So, that fundi, he was very excited because everyone was getting like a kawaida design, and then me, I was like, no, I want shorts, and he was very happy when I said I wanted shorts, and I told him I wanted my shorts to have suspenders that cross at the back. Okay, so I've had them for years because which year was this? Oh, it was a long time ago. So I saw them and I was like, oh, let me wear my shorts today because I'm trying to look a little bit more cutesy when I'm in the house because of the sun outside. Come, jump on me. Hey, come see. Nah. I think it was around 2017 if I'm being honest. Oh wow. Ziggy. He really, I picked him up and he started drooling immediately. He's that excited. Ziggy, excitement near. Huh? What are you excited about? Decided to put you here. Yeah, so, yeah, I think that's a bit better. Yes. So I decided to wear them. I decided to wear this particular outfit today This is just like one of the tops that I have. I'm not wearing a bra because I am not doing that to myself when I'm in the house. I want to be comfortable, I want to be chill, but I also want to look cute. So that's why I put on this particular outfit. The problem is I lost one of the buttons, but it still works because it was like the middle button, so it still works okay. The other two buttons on the zipper are working all right. They are okay. Sit, I'm rubbing myself for you. Ah, you're drooling. Yo, this cat is too excited. What is exciting you? Ebo? Hi, are you okay? Let me continue with my work. I just wanted to give you an update on that. So I don't know if that also is something that you experience when you are learning when you're younger, or oh yeah, but they tell me people who learned to swim, like would your body, especially like your core, feel sore and rough the day after a lesson? Or people who constantly swim, you can let me know. Also, is it something that happens when you're starting and then you get used to it? Is it because it's different? I would like to know. I'm curious about that. Or maybe I did something wrong and I don't even know. Am I even injured myself? You know, I'm those people who I find marks on my body and I can't explain what happened. And I'm like, yo, when did this happen? Because you're just seeing it as it's healing, but you actually don't know what happened. I literally have one right now that I'm still like, I honestly do not know when or where it happened. And I didn't notice it until there was like that scab that was healing. And I was like, when did this happen? So you can let me know. And I'm curious. In case anyone asks, I would like to clarify that I am not paying for these lessons. I am being trained for free by my friend. So yes, I can't offer insights as to like how much it would cost or how much the lessons are, because I do not know. It's a friend who offered to teach me and also offered their pool because they have a pool. So yeah. All right, let me get my nini. I think that was an enough break from work. Let me go back to work. And then I figured out. No. Oh, you actually didn't mind it. I like that. We do it again. Tap, 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 baby. Tap, tap, tap. Hey. He just put himself on the ground. Good drama king.